How would you respond if you were a first responder at a Boston Marathon terrorist attack? Would you save lives by evacuating the people to safe standoff distances from ground zero? The Arms Control Center is teaching its members how to respond to such emergencies by using the necessary tools. One of these tools is called FIRST, the First Responder Support Tool. We'll briefly present this tool in this video. Here is how it works. Let's assume that instead of a pressure cooker bomb, a pipe bomb was used in the Boston Marathon terrorist attack. You, either as an officer of the law or as a security officer, detected the ID in time. Your first response should be to evacuate the people to a safe distance from the ID. Using the First Responder Support tool, you select the Place ID button. You place the ID as close to ground zero as possible. Never mind if you place the ID in an approximate position on the map, as FIRST allows users to edit the coordinates. You can select from a wide variety of IDs such as pipe bombs, suitcase bombs, and VBIDs. FIRST has predefined data such as the explosive capacity, which is actually the mass of the explosives in TNT equivalent. Other data are the mandatory evacuation distance, shelter-in-place distance, and so on. All these notions will be explained in tutorials produced by the Arms Control Center in the future. The map will display the incident location with mandatory and shelter-in-place standoff distances. Once an ID is placed on the map, users can display 6 predefined damage and injury contours around the ID. You can toggle on and off the shades of the standoff contours by clicking the Show Shading box. Now that we have placed the ID in an approximate location, we can edit the coordinates. Inserting the precise coordinates places the ID on the exact point where the terrorists placed it in the real incident. Finally, we can export the incident as a KML file, which can be studied more easily on a Google Earth map. On the Google Earth map, we can see the mandatory and shelter-in-place standoff distances. The shelter-in-place standoff distance is defined by the outer white circular contour. The mandatory standoff distance is defined by the inner white circular contour. Every concentric circle around ground zero defines the distance at which a certain blast effect will occur. All the 6 predefined damage and injury contours around the ID will be analyzed in our future tutorials. This was just a short introduction of FIRST, the First Responder Support tool. Stay tuned, because the Arms Control Center will produce tutorials on all aspects of FIRST in the future. These tutorials will be taught online to all members of the Arms Control Center who wish to earn the Arms Control Certificate.